My name is Chimoge, also go by Moge. I publish music under the name Ngorie. Welcome to Anger. Today I'll be beginning by talking about school. Give me a second to get ready. Kabuna nogoha, kabuna nogoha, abrune mepem, abru suka, abruna. Atumatum bru anaduna oju ata, West Africa, Alabama, go, Span forever, let's go. Oh, okay. Need to find a different way to transport this. It's just running my pocket. Maybe I should just hold it. Better. Anyway, talking about my pouch here. Welcome to Anger. Anger! Alright. Let me go ahead and take the secondary clothing off as well. Yeah. Oh, just take out my hoodie being dramatic there. Anyway. Okay. So, this is where I'll begin. This was originally intended to be something on Shimoge's comments. It can still go there. Ways school steals from students, ways that school steals from students. I'm going to particularly be talking about health in that matter today. Let me first plug this in. Just remove all doubt. We have a battery to finish this. Yes, Choco Loco, business. I'm black business. I am black business. Choco Loco Koji. Choco Loco Oji. Choco Lo. Seek out the enemy. Choco Loco. Karatenu. Choco Loco. Karatenu. Choco Loco. Extreme self-protection. Muddy yo. What do I mean there? The animal that most people refer to as the great blue heron. In my language, it's called Chocoloco. You can call all the other small animals Chocoloco too, but that one is Chocoloco most exactly. Upon my studies and research, I found that that is a manifestation of business in this world. That animal is the category, both the animal and resting category of the Onyeka expansion person of the same name. Welcome, registered viewer. He is a manifestation of business, and apparently, as just revealed now, also Karatenu, the art of warfare, the art of seeking out and apprehending the enemy. Yes, anyway. And then the black version of Chocoloco, if you look up what they call a white-faced heron, that's one version of it. That's a black Chocoloco, Chocolocoji. And then what typically gets called a black heron in English is a small black Chocolocoji. And anyway, check out my most recent short on Shimoge's comments. I'll link to it there. And I'll go into it in more detail in the future. Anyway. Will this thing stand as it charges? Let's see. I'll charge in subroom calls. Does it want more support? Anyway, let's go like this. Yes. Yes. Abu Mahagu, I am the cat. Kabunam no goha. Once again, calling my ancestors. I call upon the black race in prayer and the solar cat. Aganyan. And Dogon. Hyena. The animal typically called hyena. I pronounce it hyena. That is a manifestation of the solar. So is the solar cat. The one most people call the lion. Yes, those together form Anyan, the sun. Yes. Anyway, let's talk about school. How does school steal from students? It steals health. The education system is broken today. I don't want to be all grim. I won't say everything. But I will say this. It is not natural the way people are made to work today. Sitting in one place for long periods of time. The main thing I want to talk about is activity. Spent my whole school career in the United States of America where I was born. From preschool, yes, I went to preschool all the way through college. I got a bachelor's degree, so that's from about 3 to 22. I'm currently 28 years old. Birthday was a few days ago. Side note, unhealthy to celebrate your birthday. That is a vulnerable time, but people should come, help you, and do other things because your body is regenerating. Anyway, but you should celebrate the natural time period in which you were born. So I celebrate Capricorn time, what most people call Capricorn season. I am a Wemu, I am a cry of the home deer of explosion, the son of Capricorn, the one that most people currently call Capricorn. Anyway, and because of that, I have Harmonique Lulomiri, Capricorn energy. The energy of the home deer of explosion is the energy of the son of Capricorn. Let's go. Anyway, so I was talking about my school career before, and let me put up a short. Yeah, so I was talking about my school career before, and all that time, there was no time when I was in a lecture or class, really, where I could get up, except in some exceptional situations, where I could get up and do what I'm doing now. That's not natural. You see, it's not natural for our category of life to just be sitting still. This is known. So because of that, if you spend all those years doing that, it'll sit down your health. That is a crucial period for getting base health. From what I'll say 3, thank you very much. I like your beard. I appreciate it as well. 4 viewers right now. 4. Ooh, cool. Important number. Anyway, that's the number of the leg. That kind of thing will destroy your legs. We need a new culture. Children should be allowed to move in school. And adults who are in school should also be allowed to move. I'll begin by saying that. I want to go on by saying we should reform the education system. We should move beyond school. Yes, there should be a place where people would come to Jide Ekunsu, that which begins thought. But it should not be as rich as school. I'm gone. Choco loco, call. Choco loco, call Mars, call Merton, call Zar. Let's fix health in this world. Let us fix health in this world. US. Yes, I like that. Made the point. Just saw the number 737. Let's make a wish. Let's all grow. Let's make a wish. Make a wish foundation. Yes. This is a versatile instrument. Let me come down a bit. I can hit this metal part. Oh, also let me tell you which hands I'm using. Thank you for all the viewers that are registering. This hand I'm raising, that I'm shaking right now, that's my right hand. That's my dominant hand. This hand is my left hand, that is my non-dominant hand. Anyway, you see them as you see it. My right hand, my dominant hand, my left hand, my non-dominant hand. Anyway, so this instrument, forget what they call it online. I bought it online. I don't remember exactly where, but I ordered it from somewhere. It has these 7 metal tongs. You can hit them like that. I think that's the intended design. But then, you know, I am flexible. I can also hear ear make that noise, and then I can hit the wooden part. Honestly, when I think about it, this part, it's like a cat's ear. Is this literally called the cat's ear? Anyway, yeah, let's go on for a bit. It feels more secure when I hit ear. Design. Tread lightly in business. Ooh. You get you there, hang out. You shine, hang out. Apparently love, the mind of Venus, the mind of the wife, the mind of our greatness, can also be called hang out, the soul. You see, the way things mix, they have many connecting calls anyway. Let me take the energy down a bit. Anyway, 2 things on my mind today. One, I'm short on money, as you all know the situation, both with myself and in the world. And really going forward, I want to emphasize it's a situation with both myself and the world. A lot of people have something going on. So I'm short on money at the moment. You know, I'm not on the door of leaving this world, but I'm short on money. That has me stressed because I do want to buy some additional food, but right now I have to make do with what I have. Just getting that off my chest. 2, I'm also thinking of some content strategies. I'll reveal those in the future, but I'm just thinking of the best way to get them out. I'm trying to think of my content strategies primarily in terms of my inner life. In other words, what will I feel like creating this content? Not what will this content get me? Because I know at the end of the day, if I don't feel good when I'm doing it, I'm destroying my health and everything will fall. I won't get to the goal. Anyway, those are two things I'm thinking of. I'm very happy. Yes. Also, a third thing, building off the first point, I'm thinking more of how to make do with the food I have. I'm not a person who can cook. That doesn't mean that I can't, turn on a stove and burn things. But burning things is not cooking. That's just, at best, getting rid of the disease. To cook it, you have to, make it even better. But anyway, and also, I don't use the stove when cooking. Mostly I use the microwave. I've used the stove in the past. That stressed me out too much. It's just not my skill set. And to be clear, when I say that it stressed me out, I meant that it was so bad that it was a net negative for me to do. And then also I found that when I'm myself, I don't have the, I don't know what to call it. It's just my mind is not working a way to prevent me from burning down the house. Let me say that. I've never burnt down the house, but I've seen the beginnings of it and I said, you know what, let me stop now. Let me not create an accident in my 50s. Anyway, the whole point of that is not a person that can cook, but I can mix stuff I bought together in the cup or bowl. Really, I've been using a cup of late and then heating up in the microwave. And then also I have different capsules, because stuff like that, that's still a form of food. So I found that I can test different combinations of things. And one thing I found is that I've been taught to overestimate how much food I need to eat in one go. I'm not the kind of person who, even though this is what I did most of my life, it was unhealthy. I'm not the kind of person who sit down and eat one big meal. I shouldn't be sitting down eating for an hour. I should get a small bite, take like 5 minutes to eat it, go do something else and come back. Really, I want to do that 5 times a day. My goal is to have a situation where I eat basically 5 meals a day, each about 500 calories. So I get 2,500 calories. I just saw the number 1237. God, expensive. Welcome. Anyway, just thinking about that. But yeah. But also another thing I want to emphasize is I'll say it like this: do not try and eat as little food as possible. That is not good. At the same time, you should be healthy enough that you can push through lean times. I'll keep it like that. So I'm trying to. I think what I'm trying to say is I want to find the best mental state with which to eat food. That's all. Yes. Maybe I'll give it another minute and a half, get to the 15-minute mark, and then I'll leave you guys. Let's do one short. Yes, anger, Iwe. Anyway, this is the card that inspired the Iwe. This is the card that inspired the Iwe. Yes, Iwe. That animal you call the hippopotamus. Hippopotami, anger, Iwe. That is the most complete form of that expansion, person and thing. Yes, and you can see that if you know anything about Amadioha, the good husband of the people, anger, Iwe, the flame, same thing. Without the flame, there is no life. Ka, expand forever. Welcome, expand. Ka, expand. Ka, expand. Ka, greeting, same thing. Ooh. You meet someone, you expand them so you know what they're dealing with. Ka. Our words create a reaction. Amadioha. Alright. Just saw the number 444. Here we go. Let's make a wish. May we all grow. Amadioha. Cash to 1. Ewishire Kwansu. Gazoha. Amadioha and Kichu. 1444, 1444, 1457, 15, I'm gone, 9 years. The mother of the wife, the herald, Ka. See if we can get one more short. See you.